Yes.
Ah, nice.
Hello.
Do you want professional? Hello. Do you want professional
Hi.
photo or casual or
Do you
any
want?
like?
Do you want professional help, casual, or ranked?
It's got to look professional. I need like the full
Yes.
like monocle, a top hat.
I do my best.
Right. We're starting with the Mecha Dragon again. Nice. Let me think. Did I clear this out already? Apparently so. Oh yeah, I think I I flew around a little bit, and then movie night happened. So it probably saved my checkpoint from right before I started flying off. It's a little loud, really. Okay, I can turn it down. And I'm not changing anything between sessions, you know? Now it should be entirely too quiet. 15. Is that fine? Is this good?
I have no idea.
Well, yeah, you guys in the Discord won't see a difference. That's just all YouTube. Very good.
Nice. Yeah, if anything does happen though, I should still be reachable on like the Discord or Steam or whatnot if I can't access the thread anymore or whatnot.
Yes.
Yeah, we've been making jokes, but that would be the second or third time we need our Discord server as an actual, backup solution.
This is the first picture it created. Is this close?
Perfect.
Well, we'll see if it works. Look, that looks maybe a bit more cool.
I didn't ask for that. Oh, here we go. Second one.
I'm sorry, do you want to look more lame?
These are amazing, actually.
Oh, that's great.
This one, not so much. It's failed one. There's something wrong there.
We'll see if maybe they'll go easy on me if they think I have some kind of like rare deformity.
Yeah.
Yeah, at first I didn't really think it would matter, but maybe something will change.
Everything's always changing.
Yeah, I mean, right now nothing's happened, and it's supposed to be in effect, so. But maybe they're just like, maybe 4chan's just harder to crack or something, aren't they?
Maybe Fortune just doesn't give a shit about the new thing.
That's what I've heard. I heard that 4chan just hasn't responded to the legal request from like Ofcom or whatever they're called. So maybe like the UK will just like put like a kind of cloud block
Oh
on 4chan
yeah,
if
that's
they
always
don't comply or
possible.
something.
That's always possible.
And if they do that, then that's kind of curtains for me, because like I said, I don't really want to pay for a pass.
Yeah.
I only really post on like our thread nowadays, so it kind of
Yeah.
it would suck, but
Well, we would still have the Discord and everything.
yeah.
I have a green shield. Oh. That's not bad.
Don't need to pass to Haktenendos or plushies.
Exactly.
Oh, they increased the price? Oh, jeez.
Oh,
What the
They
shit?
knew. There's inside trading going on.
I mean, that just changes my opinion on ever getting a 4chan pass from no to no.
yeah.
Wait, you're serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Exactly. Aha. It's just a very long time. There we go. Fireballs underwater. I'm impressed. Actually, I should pay attention, I guess. I was just kind of refusing to acknowledge their existence. I just swam through.
Nice. Fits the character.
Maybe.
I think there's like a theater or like movie term for that. It's like a no sell. It's like you barely react. Or you don't react. Or something.
I vaguely remember that.
Or is that just normal?
I mean, I have spent way too much time of my life on TV tropes.
That's probably right. It's 3.
Oh, he was armored.
So, how far in the game are you? Do you know?
About halfway, I think. This is
Oh,
mission
nice.
14 of not quite 30-ish?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice baseball.
Well, then I'm actually quite a bit past the halfway point.
German word order.
No, I just keep making that mistake in all languages. Okay, I just kind of sometimes speak faster than I think, and then I just jumble words up. It just happens. Oh, come on.
I think I've said this before, but I don't think Finnish has as strict word order as other languages. Like we just put words wherever. and hope it
Just
works.
pile it on.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good solution. At least if you ask me. Very convenient.
Yeah.
Then again, I also like the whole concept of just piling words onto each other to make long words, and you're even better at that than us.
I think it's like stolen from you.
Is it?
I think the person who like collected, like codified the Finnish language, visited Germany.
Oh,
Put it up there.
well, apparently he liked it too. But you do it even more than us.
Okay.
As far as I know. I mean, I think the only Finnish word I can think of right now is not very polite. And not very long.
I only kind of know like a couple of words from like bands. I'm not even sure if they're useful words, but and I probably can't pronounce them properly either.
Oh.
When I got out of like school and stuff and into college and people were showing me music, one of the earliest bands that I got to listen to was a Finnish band.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Because a lot of like most of the bands that I heard about first, it was like mostly Norwegian, Greek, Finnish, and German.
Nice.
Wait, we have bands of note?
Ah, yes.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Huh.
Germany has like really good kind of like punk leaning bands and like in
Oh yeah,
industrial.
that's true.
There's Rammstein. That's the one I heard.
Well, they're
Oh.
like slightly punkish metal, I think.
Yeah, I like my dad when I was a kid. My dad actually let me listen to one of their albums. It was their like industrial metal album with the controversial cover art. I can't remember what it was called. It was a good album though. over here, I think if you ask people about like German music, Rammstein is probably the band that would come to most people's like
Yeah,
mind first.
probably. Yeah.
My first, well, aside from like them, my first introduction was like Absurd, but they're a very controversial band, and I'm not sure. That's like, they're one of those like, they're one of those really edgy, like, from that time of black metal when people were doing like stuff for shock value, that kind of.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you mean.
Yeah, but their music, I like their music. Like, as people, they've done like nasty things, but their music is kind of unique because it's like a blend of punk, black metal, and like folk, like all at once, and so like no one else really does it. But they're kind of crazy people, so.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Everyone was in that genre back then, so.
That was just a popular thing to do.
Yeah.
Eh? Oh, there it is.
Like stepping back, you mentioned the controversial Rammstein, and I
Yeah.
googled it and it like suggested. Is it Matter Dissected or something?
I'll look it up. I think.
That's the first person I got.
Sure. So I think the album. See, I can't pronounce this.
Oh, just
I'm
show
not
me.
gonna try.
Show me.
Shall I post it in? I'll post it in the Discord chat.
Yeah.
The name. You might have listened to this one.
I haven't,
But
but
the album-
that's mostly because, well, I'm the kind of nerd who mostly only listens to video game shit.
I must
Liebe
try
ist für alle da. Love is for everyone.
Ah,
It sounds very nice, doesn't it?
Yeah. So that was my like first introduction to them. I think that's their heaviest album. I was told that the album artwork is meant to be controversial,
yes.
but
Maybe back then?
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't really get it. I think there were other bands like then that were doing like crazy stuff. So.
I mean, yeah, it looks kind of weird, but then again, there have been Frankenstein movies from the 30s. And they're about as graphic,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah, and I think around the same time was when Mayhem had their like infamous bootleg album. That is, the album cover art is just straight up. Well, it's like a genuine picture of their like old
I
like
see.
frontman.
oh.
Well, basically, the band, some of their members weren't particularly nice to their frontman, who was very suicidal. And when he went through with it, their first thought was, oh, let's take a picture and use it as an album cover, basically.
Jesus.
Okay. That's,
Yeah,
oof.
I have that bootleg CD.
Nice.
It's,
yeah,
I liked
that's,
I liked his work before he passed away. So it's kind of, well, he died before I was born, but that was kind of, I like his music. It's a shame that he was kind of neglected, like when he
yeah.
was.
I mean, using that picture for that is maybe a little tactless.
Yeah.
Let's just say it like this.
It's art.
It's art, yeah.
I'd recommend that Rammstein album, though. You might like it. It's like... Oh, sorry.
I probably would, yeah. I mean, I probably would. It's just that I never really make time to specifically listen to music, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I think it's really, like, for the time period that it came out in, it was really innovative, like, because it's very, like, electronic heavy, like, cause, that's why they call it, like, industrial, I guess, because it's, like,
That sounds...
there were only, like, a few bands who did that back then.
That does sound interesting.
Yeah, I think one of the other bands who pioneered that genre was Finnish. I think they were called And Oceans. Let's see if that was around the
Rings
same
a bell.
time.
I have like vaguely absorbed some passive knowledge because everyone in my year in school was into that sort of thing.
Oh yes, Origin.
Yeah. They were one of the first bands I listened to back in college as well, And Oceans. Their stuff is like really interesting and like unusual as well. I think they recently just like reunited out of the blue as well. Like they had been like gone for I think more than 10 years, and they suddenly came back and started releasing music again.
Nice, good job, Blue.
Thank you.
Okay, that was maybe a terrible joke. It was like sub-dad joke level.
Yeah, I spend like so much time listening to music. I just like, I love music. Like.
Yeah, I tend to not listen to as much stuff as I probably should. It's just that... Oh yeah, video games, you know?
Yeah.
You know, the band history is like very complicated. When there's a graph in Wikipedia about the like who and when were drummer and
Yeah, like I think they went through like a number of like name changes, so they've been called like other names as well, like Havoc Unit, and I think they had like another name at one point as well.
Twister.
Yeah, and now they're like back to the original name.
Oh, I like them.
Oh, look at the graph. Oof. Alright, there's just one guy who stuck it out.
Timo.
Okay, that I just kind of had a brain fart for a moment. It one of the guys right far down the list. Apparently that's his first name, Anti. I just Anti. The opposite guy. Where's the regular guy then? Just for like half a second.
I think that's like a band name. I'm not sure. I have to check. It wouldn't be out of place. There's a guy called Antti right under him, and that's just a regular name.
Mm-hmm.
And I accidentally closed the stream.
No worries, I'll probably just die again.
Thanks. No, it just used his name as like his name. Antti, I guess that's his name.
Yeah.
Never met any Antti in my life.
Huh.
If this is still that like the Andotians band, it might be that he's using like a pseudonym, because
Yes.
a lot of like black metal people like to just like not reveal their real names for some reason.
Exactly.
There's been some really funny ones. I'd have to like look into it. Like I'll go through my CD collection and find some of the funniest pseudonyms. I think during like the 90s, when it was all starting like properly, as like a recognized genre, was when some of the funniest ones came out. And people would like call themselves after like specific orc characters from Lord of the Rings and stuff like that. It was great. Like, there was one of the big bands from the time, someone called themselves like Shagrat, which is the name of one of the orcs who like captures was it Merry and Pippin?
Oh, the meat's back on the menu, boys guy.
Yeah. And like a lot of the band names from back then were like Lord of the Rings based, like the Norwegian band Gorgoroth. Like Gorgoroth is a place, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Although, admittedly, if you want to do that, you also have it kinda easy. You can just go, oh, I call my band like Dulgurguluk, and you probably hit the orc or two.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the Silmarillion.
Yeah, that's true enough.
Cool.
And in the early 2000s, they like people started moving on to like Matrix inspired stuff and whatnot. So like instead of doing all the like corpse paint and like long hair and stuff, people were having like sunglasses and like that sleeked back hair look. That was funny. Let's add more electronic influence.
I remember seeing people in my early university days who dressed like that.
Yeah.
And it was always a bit like, okay. So in my in my year we had like a few of those guys. So like long coats, slicked back hair, the sunglasses. We had a few we had a few guys who were effectively the nerd version of Soyface, like a flannel shirt and neckbeard. We had a few guys who tried being jocks, and then there was me just sitting around in like a Hawaiian shirt or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, where the f am I?
We had some funny characters in like college and uni. It was great. We had like a Canadian ex-boxer.
Okay.
Yeah, we have like this bushcraft like survivalist guy who was I think he was like friends with Bear Grylls. He said so. He'd been on like he was talking about going on a show with him at some point.
Did that ever happen, or was
like,
it just like a my dad works at Nintendo moment?
I believed him because like he just like even though we're in the UK, he just has access to like all this like tomahawks, like spears, like knives, and like all kinds of stuff, and like he has like all the kit, and he was like the most knowledgeable person. So I think he was telling the truth. I know he works in like Sweden now as like he does like these bushcraft shows where he teaches people how to like skin animals and like about animal conservation over there and
like survival tours
like
and stuff.
Yeah, but he always used to have this like, you know, those Australian like leather hats and
So he went full Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah,
Nice.
It was exactly that. He was great. He used to bring his like tomahawks in, and he'd teach us how to throw them and stuff. It was
That
cool.
honestly sounds like a fun guy.
Oh yeah, he was great. He helped teach me originally how to like sharpen like axes and knives and stuff. And then we had this like lady. She was really nice, but I don't know why she was like wanting to do this, because she was just like she was like a housewife. She was like on like the older side of things. She was just like decided one day to just like sign up, I guess.
Interesting.
But she was really nice.
Those, yeah.
Yeah. She used to bring in like cakes and stuff that she'd made.
That's really nice.
And we had like this guy, he was like a DJ. And he was, like his family were so like super rich, so his thing was that he would just like sign on to like random like courses. And just like move from like course to course while he's doing like his DJ stuff. He was
Seriously
interesting.
playing around.
Yeah. And then I'm there as like the like goth, like out of place person around all these like hippie types and stuff.
Oh,
I did end up buying myself one of those leather Australian hats though.
Nice.
understandable. Very understandable.
And yeah, it's served me very well. We had like a drug dealer guy as well.
Well, every year has a drug.
Yeah. My favorite part about he was like actually quite nice for the most part. Like he only did like weed and stuff, so it wasn't like anything like that bad, but like comparative to some other people, I guess. But he wasn't like a nasty person or anything, but he did have like bipolar.
Oh.
So
yeah.
some days he would just like he would act like really different and he'd like shout at random people and stuff. Like he'd go up to someone like randomly and just start like shouting about random stuff.
Was it bipolar, or was he just sampling his own product sometimes?
He might also have been like a bit unhinged at times, but we had like a really funny day where like this other drug dealer was like short on money, and so he was like trying to sell his like Xbox, and so the one on our course, so my friend, he was like, oh yeah, I'll buy your Xbox, can you bring it in tomorrow? And he so he would keep this going, and every time the guy brought his Xbox into college and uni, he would like hide from him the whole day and get him to do it like every day. So there's just this guy like lugging around this like Xbox everywhere for like a week.
You just string him along for fun.
Yeah. It's like, oh sorry, I couldn't make it, I was sick that day. Can you bring it in again tomorrow?
That's actually hilarious.
Yeah. I'm surprised the guy like actually fell for it as often as he did. But he was desperate, so I think that guy was like really addicted, so I think he wanted more drugs.
Yeah. Still, that sounds quite fun, actually.
Yeah. We have like our campus was like really rural, like the place that we actually studied at, so there were just loads of woodlands and stuff, so we'd just hang out in the woods on like breaks and stuff.
Oh, that
Nice.
sounds quite nice, actually.
Yeah, and there's all these like abandoned like military bunkers as well in one of the campuses, so we'd like we'd sit in like we'd crawl through the entrance and like sit in there, and that was pretty good. Like if it rained or something.
That really sounds comfy. For some odd reason.
Yeah. It's strange here because like the woods over here are like safe. Like there's no, because we don't have any like really dangerous animals, so you can just like go where you want, and like the most dangerous thing you could encounter is probably another person. Like if but because we're on like a uni campus, that wasn't really a risk. So
Yeah. I mean, it's not like our woods are terribly dangerous. You'd probably not let a child go in there by themselves, but I think the worst thing you could encounter, like, seriously, was a boar, maybe? And that would be very rare. But recently I've heard on the news that we are getting wolves again. Somehow there's actual wild wolves.
that's cool.
That's pretty cool, but also a little dangerous.
Yeah.
I think some farmers have complained about like losing a few animals to them.
Yeah.
Hello!
Hello, welcome back. I didn't notice you disappeared.
Did you win?
Okay.
Oh, look, I missed something down there. I wanna get it.
I think we have a lot of like apex predators here, like bears and wolves, but I don't think they're like dangerous to people. Like
I just want to be left alone.
yeah, like they smell you like a mile away and they like change the direction. You don't really see them here.
So no risk
except
of
for
running
cows.
into bears or something.
I don't think so. I think mooses kill more people, but they don't like skewer them or something. They just run in front of the car, and the car hits them.
I've heard that moose can be like really dangerous when they're rutting,
Okay, so
but I've never been near one, so I don't know.
Yeah, same about the like the wars thing. If usually you wouldn't see them because they just hide away somewhere. It's just that if they have kids nearby, well, then they assume everything's a danger and kind of go nuts.
Yeah. I think we've had instances with like cows doing that on like farms and stuff. There's a few breeds of cow here that are more aggressive. So I have heard of like dog walkers getting like charged at and stuff, but that's kind of like that's probably like nothing compared to like most countries. Like the UK has just like is such a sanitized kind of artificial place. It's like
no, but I think like there's truth there. Like I think the animals you wouldn't like imagine are dangerous are the most dangerous, because when people see a bear, they like they understand to get away, but they see a cow, they like, oh, I'm gonna go push it over or something.
yeah.
Isn't it like something like hippos kill more people than sharks or something like?
Oh yeah, hippos. I've had them called water demons before.
Exactly.
They're like they're very dangerous.
But they also are quite insane in a way.
Yeah.
So for something that doesn't want to eat you, they're still oddly aggressive.
Yeah. I've heard that from someone before, that like herbivores are generally more aggressive, like on average, than like if a carnivore isn't particularly like hungry or anything, you're probably safer. But I don't know how much truth there is in that.
It feels like it makes sense. Like the hunters just, I'm not gonna hunt you because I don't care, and the other guys might have to think you might be a danger.
Yeah.
Like they always fight back because they don't know.
A funny thing about cows here is that the most aggressive kinds are the kinds that look the least. Like, if you get like the big Highland like long-furred cows, apparently really friendly comparatively. They're the ones that like look really fluffy with like the massive horns. But like you get these cows like Belted Galloway is one of the breeds. They look like the textbook like farm cow, like very small, like if any horns, like black and white color. Those ones are apparently really bad tempered. I've had to wrestle a few cows to like give them like vaccinations and like ear tag them and stuff, and they're very strong.
Actually made them aggressive.
This is like long before that. This is like I think it was specifically for like foot and mouth and stuff like that. But I've had to do that a few times, and I've had to like dehorn them, which isn't very nice. They don't like it either. Oh wait, it's Cthulhu.
Yeah, it kind of is. We just hooked in. If that's the end of the mission, I missed some things, but I'm quite sure I missed them. If I did, I missed them in the beginning flying parts. Yeah.
Does anyone remember the chant? Cthulhu Fatagen?
Ah,
Yeah. That I don't remember much more.
the like
need-
I can remember like pieces of the English like translation, like the was it that which sleeps eternally may never die or something like that.
Exactly.
Oh, that's where they stole it from for you know what?
Which is that?
Yeah.
No. What is it?
So what did I miss here? A little bit of gold and 2 secrets. These 2 stones apparently. I'll just quick...
It's was in his house at was it Relay? Dead Cthulhu waits dreaming. That's the start of it.
Why would they
Except-
hide this from us? They'll make it. Didn't know it was here. Hold your position.
Let's just quickly go through the beginning of this again and see if I can find the parts I missed. I'm pretty sure I missed them in the beginning flying part of the mission. So should
Yeah.
be able to get back to that quickly.
I'm sorry if I'm always telling like the same 3 or 4 stories, but
That's
I
fine.
swear we had this same conversation in the like cottage I was at. Like we were talking about Lovecraft. Did I mention? Have you heard of the? What's the name of the Lovecraft's cat?
Oh,
You
can't
know.
say that.
Yeah, that's probably not very good for YouTube. But
Yeah, but you heard of this?
yeah,
Yeah.
Free.
that rather rudely named cat.
Yes.
Well, on the bright side for that cat, he probably could have been like a rapper or something if he was a human. I need to like reread my Lovecraft collection. I tend to like read his books a lot.
I would say the same, just a syllable less, you know. I should actually read it sometime.
It's very like I think it's little like aged, but I think it's fun.
Yeah. I just love the style of like the writing style he goes for is very easy to I guess like to me it's like the perfect thing to read to kind of like even though it's horror it's kind of like relaxing that it's
Yeah,
always
slow down.
in a very clear like yeah like a very slow atmospheric kind of style.
Exactly. I think that works better in writing. Like you can't really write boo. Scares you.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes you, I don't know, it makes you use your imagination a lot, because he never really describes the, like, the kind of entities, like,
Yeah.
most of the time, they're not, like, fully described, so you kind of have to fill in the gaps. It's usually like something vague, like some he says like he uses the word cyclopean a lot, but it's like he uses a lot of like kind of descriptors of how horrifying something is, but only gives you like a slight
Church wants the creed and
kind of
theology
hints to
returned,
go off
and they're
of.
willing to help.
Yeah, like in abstract sense, like
Inside this tomb is a deity.
Although
describes its size or like texture more than like
if he
Number of
says
eyes.
cyclopean too often, I would probably literally think he means one-eyed.
What? We need to work it out.
Yeah.
In this direction.
Okay.
Locking coordinates.
I also noticed like a pattern when I read them like a decade ago. I think he wrote a little bit like creepypasta writers, like
Yeah.
he writes like,
Yeah.
this is my journal, and this is what happened on that day, and like it ends on a like cliffhanger, like if I don't return, this is my last entry, or
Yeah. Yeah, or there's like a warning. Like,
yeah. There's something behind my door, and the story just ends.
yeah. I think Dagon, that one, which is quite short, that one ends basically exactly like that.
Yes.
Like the kind of like perspective of the writer at the end of it. He's like he says something like, "Oh, I can hear them outside the window,"
Yes.
and it ends with him presumably having flung himself out. I think, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
It's funny how he became so known for Cthulhu when I think Dagon is like the story that is more actually well known is like Shadow over Innsmouth, just
Yeah.
Dagon's story.
Innsmouth, and there's I really like Color Out of Space. That's amazing.
Ah, yeah, that one's really good. What about At the Mountains of Madness?
Yes.
I like the color out of space. Like, it's not really tied to any specific like Cthulhu as like any of the
One of his things.
yeah, like it's sorry.
We don't know what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of left as like a mystery. I think that one has some of the like most genuinely unsettling descriptions.
Yes. Jeez.
Yeah, I should really take the time and sit down and read some of this. I feel like as a purpler it's my duty.
Yeah.
I kinda have to.
I think there's another one. Is it Reanimator?
Yes. Herbert.
That
West.
one's really good. Yes.
I think it's ruined for me because I've seen the Reanimator movie, and it's 70s or I think 80s goofiness.
Yeah.
The actor is really into it. It's like very what would you call it? Campy.
Yeah. I've heard that people quite like the film, even despite its like strangeness.
Yeah, exactly for it. Because
Yeah.
the Reanimator is so like one-track mind. Like he reanimates something and it like comes alive and like tries to bite him, and he just kills it and tries to reanimate something else. Like, what are you doing, man? Like, what's your end goal? Just reanimates for the reanimation.
What did you think it would happen this time?
Yeah, it's like the story about the scorpion. Like, I can't stop it. I'm the reanimator. I'm the reanimator.
It's what I do!
Exactly.
I used to quite enjoy Edgar Allan Poe a bit. Have any of you read many of his?
Oh yeah, I think I bought the collection of Edgar Allan Poe and Lovecraft at the same time.
Oh,
Ah,
I don't
nice.
own them anymore, but I used it on hard copies.
Yeah.
The Barrel of...
oh, that thing. That was Poe with the barrel of wine in the cellar.
yes, and the Telltale Heart. A Heart on the
Oh,
Floorboards,
yeah.
and The Raven.
Yeah. I liked Bonbon.
Oh, no, that.
Sounds fun. That's fun.
It's got, if I remember correctly, it's like a chef kind of having like a conversation with the devil. Like a kind of trying to outplay the devil. That was quite good.
You know I'm getting stuck on this. I'm leaving this for later. We can always just come back to it. Oh, I'm getting a message. I'm checking. No, it's something else. No dad yet.
Yeah.
I just had to stop myself from making stupid Dune jokes.
Oxygen levels. Creed Maker. Signal lost. Commander Thera. Signal detected.
Okay, Green.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a good stopping point if that doesn't show up until then.
I think I only have like an hour maximum.
Yeah, I would be very surprised if I need a full hour, or if that needs a full hour rather.
Yeah.
I got the doner, the kebab, in 2 plates, and I still have 1 plate left. I'm eating this
Really big.
tomorrow lunch and dinner.
Yeah.
It's so good though. I'm
Yeah.
not complaining, I'm just...
they tend to be so
There's food.
huge. And if you force
You-
yourself to eat them, you'll get problems.
We were, this year we had like
Huh. Oh. Eh. Oh, perfect. The dad signal has been lit. Also, you're all kind of gone. Yeah, the dad signal has been lit. Okay, guess I'm quitting then. thanks for coming, and good night. And I don't know where the other two guys went, but oh, my Discord kind of lost connection apparently. I'm not quite sure why. Anyway, yeah, I'll be off for today. See you all tomorrow then, yeah? Bye!